Hello and welcome to Cinebolt. In this video, I'm going to unveil the top 5 most mind-bending sci-fi web series known to humanity. From mind-twisting time travels to Game of Thrones set in space, this list has fantastic sci-fi gems that any true sci-fi enthusiast can't resist. And with that said, let's plunge headfirst into the mesmerizing world of science fiction. Number 5 is the sci-fi space opera Dark Matter, which begins in the 27th century where 6 strangers wake up on a spaceship with no memories and a whole lot of questions. They've got hidden weapons and fancy tech on board, which means they're not your average passengers, but perhaps a crew with a dangerous mission. As they dig deeper, they uncover ties to powerful corporations, shady criminals, and a secret rebellion fighting for freedom in a messed up society. Dark Matter will take you on a wild ride through its 3 seasons, with action, diverse characters, and enough mystery to keep you guessing. If you're into science fiction with complex worlds and mind-bending stories, then this series is a must-watch. Next on 4th place is the acclaimed sci-fi space western The Mandalorian. It takes place in the wild and lawless corners of the galaxy, 5 years after the Galactic Empire's downfall, where a solitary Mandalorian bounty hunter named Din Djarin finds himself in a twist of fate after he agrees to capture what seems like an easy target, a child who turns out to be the adorable and force-sensitive Grogu. As Din discovers that the remnants of the Empire, led by the ruthless Moff Gideon, are after Grogu's extraordinary powers, he embarks on a dangerous mission to protect him. This series can be watched as a standalone adventure, so don't need to watch prior Star Wars movies to understand or enjoy it. Just brace yourself for an action-packed space escapade filled with breathtaking visuals, heartwarming moments, and enough Baby Yoda cuteness to power a light-speed jump. Our next show is the sci-fi cyberpunk series Altered Carbon. In a futuristic world where consciousness can be stored and transferred between bodies, our story follows protagonist Takeshi Kovacs, a former elite soldier who is brought back to life in a new body to solve a seemingly simple murder case. But as he delves deeper, he realizes that things are not as they seem, as he becomes entangled in a web of conspiracy, betrayal, and ancient secrets. This mind-bending concept sets the stage for a thrilling narrative that explores themes of immortality, identity, and the ethics of technology. With stunning visuals, action-packed scenes, and an intriguing premise, Altered Carbon is a sci-fi series that will leave you wanting more. The first season is hailed as the strongest, with a well-crafted mystery and captivating characters, but the second season faced some criticism for its weaker plot and character development. Coming up on number 2 is the German sci-fi thriller series, Dark. The show takes place in the fictional town of Winden and starts off with 2 kids going missing. This leads to a series of creepy events that uncover the strained relationships and shady secrets that have been haunting 4 families in Winden for ages. But hold on tight, because Winden isn't your typical town, as it's a hub for time travel with a secret cave system that links the present to 1986, 2053, and beyond. The brilliance of Dark lies in its exploration of time travel paradoxes and mind-boggling complexities, and it weaves together a complex tapestry of stories where the past, present, and future all collide in a mind-bending mess. If you want a mind-twisting, perception-challenging sci-fi series, then you absolutely can't miss Dark. Before we get to the final sci-fi series in this video, here are a few honorable mentions to add to your sci-fi watch list. The 100. It is a wild post-apocalyptic show set 97 years after everything on Earth went up in flames in a nuclear apocalypse, and a group of teenagers is sent back to Earth from a spaceship in the hopes of giving the planet another shot. WESTWORLD. The show is set in a futuristic park looked after by robotic hosts, who allows its visitors to live out their fantasies and desires through artificial consciousness with no consequences. Star Trek Discovery. The show follows Commander Michael Burnham, a fearless soul who unknowingly ignites an all-out war between the United Federation of Planets and the fearsome Klingon Empire. As a consequence, poor Burnham gets court-martialed, loses her rank, but then finds herself reassigned to the USS Discovery, which is a fancy ship comes with a quirky little gadget called the Spore Drive. And our final sci-fi series is The Expanse, set in a future where humans have colonized the solar system, and Earth, Mars, and the outer planets hold the power. The show follows Detective Josephus Miller as he embarks on a mission to find a missing woman. But hold on to your space helmets, because things get seriously weird from here, as this seemingly simple case uncovers a sinister conspiracy that threatens the entire planetary system. As the series progresses, we shift our focus to Jim Holden, a rebellious ship's captain who gets caught up in the investigation. Together with his crew, they embark on a thrilling journey to uncover the deadliest conspiracy in human history, all while traveling to new worlds and encountering mind-blowing challenges along the way. But it's not all mystery-solving and interplanetary adventures, because the three factions, Earth, Mars, and the outer planets, are constantly at odds with each other, a situation which adds an extra layer of tension to Holden's mission. The Expanse is not just any ordinary sci-fi series. It's a mind-blowing, next-level epic that will leave you craving for more, and trust me, you don't want to miss out on this magnificent journey through the stars. That's all for today, and thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can catch all our future content, packed with more movie and series recommendations.